DorkLair.
Welcome to another DorkLair collecting video. Today I'm taking a look at the return of the Baker's Dozen Weapons Expansion 2-pack. So the Weapons Pack 2.0 comes with fewer weapons than the first one, but they are painted. The first one, there was very little paint. There's not a ton of paint on these, but enough to kind of, for me, make it worthwhile. Like, I actually prefer this set over the first set because right out of the box, they're nicely painted, not super detailed, but enough to like just throw them on a figure without it looking weird or, you know, super plasticky like a Hasbro weapon or something. So I do like this weapons pack better. I don't have the other one on hand to do any comparisons, but just know that they were pretty much all cast in black. There was maybe like one item that had a little bit of like silver paint on it or something. But yeah, so the weapons pack is $35. It's currently in stock. So one of the reasons why I'm trying to get this video up quick is because that'll allow people to get a sense of whether or not they want to pick this set up. So let's get into this review. Okay, so first up we have the box. So that's one improvement already. The packaging actually comes in a box. The first weapons pack didn't even come in a box. It just came in the clamshell, which is fine. I mean, it's a weapons pack. It's a slugfest item. It's not some, you know, full-on figure, but pretty cool packaging. And if I had to say what this reminds me of, this lettering definitely reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a license that I know Mez has been trying to get. So I would love it if they succeeded and got that Raiders of the Lost Ark license. Okay, so let's work our way through these. This shouldn't take too long. First up, we have the minigun. And this, I think, came with one or two of the Punishers, maybe another figure. But it does have the ammo belt that plugs into the side of the minigun, and then the barrels rotate as well. So, and there is a little bit of like silver dry brushing just to give it, you know, a little bit of a less plasticky look to it. So it's a pretty good looking minigun here. And then to give you a look at the other side, just so you can kind of see all angles on this thing. Pretty sweet sculpt, nice piece. I do think this is one of those pieces that's, you know, somewhat harder to find among the Mezco figures, but a reissue is nice. So that's weapon number one, and there's the ammo belt. In weapon number two, we have a machine gun here. Again, not a ton of detail, but enough to just make it look a little less plasticky. You know, just that simple dry brush just helps give it a little bit more of a realistic feel, and you know, slightly better than what you're going to get for the 1.0 style weapons. And a quick close-up of the machine gun, which does come with an extra ammo clip, and those are removable. But unlike the usual clips, the bullet isn't painted, which is usually a nice touch that they add to those. So the machine gun is weapon number two. And then weapon number three is this pump-action shotgun. That does come with a strap. I think this is the shotgun that came with Blade. And then here's a close-up of the shotgun, and this one does have a little extra paint there. This has some gray painted on the handle of the pump, which is actually movable. And then you've got the strap here that you could actually unclip if you want to take that strap off. And here's the other side. So shotgun is weapon number three, and this revolver right here. And again, very simple paint, but at least there is paint. And one cool feature of the revolver is that the cylinder does turn, so that's a nice touch. And the revolver would be weapon number four. And weapon number five is this katana. And now this is the long katana, and I know there's a few figures that have come with the short one, and people had kind of been like, why didn't it come with the long one? Well, here's an extra long katana for you. And the only real paint on here to speak of is the blade, painted silver, and that's the katana, weapon number five. And weapon number six is this machete. That's got some pretty cool sculpt work, even though it's lacking a little bit in the paint compared to some of the other weapons. I do like all these little nicks and things on there. So the machete is weapon number six. And then quite possibly my favorite out of the bunch is the sledgehammer. And because all of these are pretty much dry brushed, I think this one looks the best out of all of them, considering the paint applications they used for it. And this is a piece I don't think I have. I don't think I have a figure that comes with this. I'm not sure who originally came with the sledgehammer, but there you go. There is weapon number 7. And next up we have the baseball bat. I like that it's aluminum looking, like a Little League bat or like a college bat or something like that. rather than a wooden bat. It's kind of cool. I believe the other figure that comes with these are the Pink Skulls and maybe the Warriors. I don't have those, but pretty cool little piece right there. Weapon number 8. And next up is where we start to stretch the numbers a little bit, because he does come with weapon number 9, 10, 11, and 12. So he's got 4 grenades. So unfortunately, they're counting these as 4. And that's, that's a tiny little bit of stuff to count as one of the Baker's Dozen 13. But pretty cool little canister type grenades. And finally, number 13, the Baker's Dozen does come with a pair of handcuffs, which is pretty cool. I forget who has handcuffs, maybe Commissioner Gordon, but the handcuffs just sort of, they're not like mechanical or anything. It's just a plastic that's open, and you can just sort of stretch them around a pair of hands like this. So overall, the Baker's Dozen is, in my opinion, a pretty good value. $35. You get all these weapons. There is some paint on them this time, and so you don't have to like customize them really. Right out of the box, you can mess around with them. You can take photographs, play around, arm up your figures, load up your weapons chest or whatever you want to do. So a decent value. They're still up for sale, so I recommend them. Go grab a set. Thanks for watching my video, and until next time, may the Force be with you.
Follow me into the door.